Hello, welcome back to Lloyd and JD's Too Many Topics. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
And today we're talking about how HMV is finally disappearing from Canada.
Yeah.
Which it couldn't have happened at a better time.
I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Me too. I remember like 4 or 5 years ago walking past a HMV in the mall and being like, there's still a fucking HMV in the mall?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, in reality, it's a huge blow to music.
No, not really.
Well,
Come on. For the last 10 years, they've sold more stupid T-shirts and Game of Thrones DVDs than they have CDs.
Right. They've done that, obviously, to adapt. They've, brought in more pop figurines than...
You can get more mugs in HMV
Yeah.
than you can get in the fucking, Betty Crocker store.
Yeah, you can get more, movie posters from movies from 20 years ago than you can anything else. But, I mean, the truth of the matter is they still have a selection of music. They still have new releases.
Debatable.
So people do still music shopping.
I went in there to get my parents some Christmas gifts, and it was just slim fucking pickings.
It is slim pickings, but I mean, obviously you're still able to sell music. Now, what's going to happen now is obviously it's all going to be iTunes and Spotify and stuff like
Who
that.
the fuck listens to CDs still?
I do. Well, I actually listen to
you
records.
And my parents. You and my parents. That's
I actually
it.
listen to records. I don't listen to
Only
CDs.
time I ever go HMV is when I'm buying my parents a gift.
So I'm like way back because I'm not doing CDs. I'm not doing tapes. I'm actually still listening to records.
That sucks for you, man.
Yeah.
The amount of time it takes to listen to one song is fucking mind-blowing.
It takes the same if it's on a CD, a disc.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Okay, you gotta start this fucking bad boy up, blow the dust off. Then you gotta put it on, select your track. What if you want 7th track? You gotta count how many fucking lines in it is. Like, oh, this is probably gonna be the 7th track right here. God, that's not easy at all. I'm all like, Siri, play this song, and she's like, yeah, she's playing it.
Yeah. It's however you want to consume music. But what I'm saying is it's going to have a negative effect on the music industry because they're going to have less sales. I mean, sales have been steadily decreasing for years and years.
I don't
and
understand. Yeah, I don't understand how they could be getting any sales from HMV. Like,
well, they'll be getting some, right?
They must get more money from YouTube than they would get from HMV.
I mean, there are different revenue streams that are out there, but I mean, what's happened to the music industry is record sales have plummeted, and essentially, they're not selling.
Well, they need to find ways to adapt the market, it seems, because obviously the way things were based in the past was on something that you could have in your hands that people would go to a store and buy. That's not how today's world works. You buy most of your shit on Amazon. Yeah. So if you've moved on still, even though you're listening to old records, you're buying it offline, you're getting them sent to you from another place. So the world is very advanced. So it makes a lot of sense that things like this will become obsolete, especially when the biggest fight today is time and space. Yeah. And you don't want 1 million CDs. Like, that's so annoying. Yeah. Like, to have 1 million of something, like, people want to clear their shit out because there's more and more people come into the world. We realize we have less and less space. Yeah.
I have plenty of room for records, so I'm good.
Yeah, you just piling them in. But even when I have a big place, I feel like I should keep my hoarding down because I've moved and like it just sucks having tons of stuff. If it doesn't mean anything to you, throw it away.
Yeah. But
I like having all my music on data, and it's just I never forget a song, I never forget a band I like because it's just there.
It's just there, yeah.
Which is helpful for my ever dying need for more time in this world.
but this closure, I mean, it's kind of the end. I mean, malls have been suffering for a while too. I mean, it'll be eventually there'll be no
for sickness.
There'll be no shopping malls.
You go to the mall and everyone's like coughing and shit.
Yeah,
it's dirt.
I typically do not go to the mall, but you might see a resurgence of independent music shops. I mean, there are some in Calgary. There are record stores that I go to. That are here that are just strictly records. Although those have been closing down too because I went to go to Heritage Music and it is gone. And when I mean gone, they have plowed the building like it's a dirt lot. Yeah. But you can buy all of this stuff online. Yeah. Quite easily. Yeah. So if you It's just different when you go in and you're discovering music by looking through racks of stuff and seeing things and looking at album covers. It's just a different experience, right?
I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Peace.
See ya.